All right, so hi everyone. Today I just want to take you through my camper build out in 2012 Honda Fit. I've had this rig for 2.5 years and I've loved it, and I just never got around to doing a build out video. And I'm actually going in about an hour to the dealer. I got a truck and I'm trading this in, and so it's now or never to do the video. And I just thought, I'd put it out there in case anybody wants to emulate or recreate this build, because I think it's been awesome for me. So what I'm just going to do is take you through the functions and features of the build, and then I'll kind of just quickly talk about how I built it, and then maybe end with a few things I might do different next time. But yeah, I'll just keep it real simple. So there's kind of 3 parts to the build. The first I'll talk about is storage. So if you kind of come around here, there's storage behind the passenger and driver seats, and the way it works is essentially just like a hinged platform. The whole thing is just 2x4s and 3/4 inch ply. So on a center hinge, really good storage on both sides. This can hold quite a lot. I kind of sized it so it would hold one of the larger size Rubbermaid bins, like the opaque bins, so it holds either 1 or 2 stacked on top of each other. I can also put usually like a big North Face duffel on top of that. In the summer I'll put like a cooler on one side. There's also tons of space around, so I'll put my wet boots, other shoes, all sorts of stuff there. But I mean, for anybody who knows a Fit, if you're a Fit owner and you're watching this, it's cavernous. So yeah, that's kind of component 1 is storage on both sides. The second part is sort of sleep system. So I'm 5'8" on a good day, and so this will sleep 2 people pretty comfortably, probably up to like 5'9" or 5'10". But so the way to do it, tilt the passenger and driver seats forward, and scoot them all the way up, and then just kind of fold out this flap. I've experimented with a bunch of different pads. I've done, like nice bed mats. I've done camping pads. Honestly, the simplest and most comfortable thing has been these exercise mats. So pretty straightforward. Put a pillow there, hop in, super duper comfortable. What's actually really nice, so sunroof, I'll put it in tilt mode. I'll usually crack the windows as well, just to keep nice ventilation from condensation. But it's amazing. I've slept in this thing for months at a time on road trips, up in like Netherlands, Colorado in the middle of winter, and condensation's not a problem. I've built little Reflectix inserts for all the windows for both privacy and a little bit of insulation. In the summer, you can get from Amazon just mesh window covers, so you open the window fully, put the mesh on the outside, and you got great airflow, and it's a bug screen. I found it's amazing. I've slept in here with 2 people really comfortably, and skiing, parking lots, and things like that. It's been great. So super simple. The third component is kind of the kitchen component. So in the back here, this thing pops up on spring or piston hinges. And so just a slide out table. Under here, again, like it's a Honda Fit, it's crazy how much space they have. So I have usually like a 2-burner Everest stove. I'll put like propane tanks on either side. All the pots, pans, tools, things you could ever imagine. Way more than you need can fit in a Fit, which is awesome. And this is just a great surface for cooking. The stoves fit perfectly here. So that's kind of like the 3, I would say, main components of this, in terms of kind of like function. In terms of how it's built, again, it's all either 2x4s or 3/4 inch ply, and it's essentially, you kind of build 2 U's. So it's a U in a trunk, kind of facing back, and then a horseshoe or U in the front. Really sturdy. The only kind of interesting cuts needed are in the front, where there's kind of a double fall line angle. So you've got kind of sloping from front to back, and then sloping from outside to inside. So it's good to have the ability to kind of translate and then cut 2 angles. But it was was not hard, and shout out to my buddy Seth for helping with that. Yeah, so I don't know if you get in there and take a look, but yeah, it's as straightforward as it looks. Get the back U set up and the front U set up, and then add the plywood pieces. You know, again, height-wise, I fit it for sitting up comfortably, fitting Rubbermaid bins. You can kind of tailor it to your needs. Okay, so the last bit involves what I would do different. So I'm like 5'8", like I said, and I kind of set the length of this platform so that I'd be pretty comfortable on a long road trip. What I realized is when I have my like 6-foot friends sitting in here, their legs are pretty cramped up. So what I would probably do in the future is pull this front part back a little bit, maybe another 6 inches or so, and then just extend the length of the flap. So you still get just as much sleeping space, but you have more leg room and when you're driving. What's nice is this distance here, you are starting to close that distance off, but you can still get Rubbermaid in, no problem. You just kind of put it in sideways and then tilt it, or even you can drop it down from the top, because you don't lose space, you just have a post in the way. So that's kind of one thing I would change. That's actually probably the only thing I would change. Some other things just for Honda Fits in general, you know, get roof racks and a roof box, and it just makes life so easy. I have had in here, and it's like max loaded, I've had like the full suite of gear needed for months on the road, like 2 pairs of skis, 2 pairs of ski boots, backcountry touring gear, ice climbing gear, full rock climbing trad racks, ropes, bike packing gear, mountain bike, stand-up paddleboard, longboard, tents, street clothes and shoes, food, the whole 9. It all fits. So yeah, to steal a quote from my buddy Jimmy, it doesn't really matter your rig, just build out and get there. This thing was $250. You can do it all with a circular saw, and a miter saw helps too. But yeah, super easy. What else? Is there anything else to say? I found snow tires were pretty clutch for the fit, not just for winter, but they give it a little more robustness. They even give you about a 1/2 inch of lift. But yeah, it's been awesome. I hope people do a build, consider it. This is Stanley. He's served me well for the last 10 years, and this build for the last 2.5. So yeah, have fun, get out there. Let me know if you have questions.